All right, I'm at the GooglePlex or Google campus, and we've just had a presentation about Google for Entrepreneurs and Google.org. Very interesting. I am very stoked about the knowledge that I've managed to acquire here, as really it is directly proportional to what YDIDi is all about. For those of you who do not know, YDIDi is essentially a company I started 6 years ago. I was joined by a few other persons who have played a very big role in making sure that we reach the many numbers of people we've envisaged to reach. So what is YDIDi really? And to be precise with you, is YDIDi is a company really created for the sole purpose of enabling young people by providing them with access to information about opportunities, be it internships, learnerships, bursaries, scholarships, entrepreneurial support, entrepreneurial opportunities such as in funding, and so forth. So really, we are an opportunity information hub. And the most important part then comes in, we try to come up with innovative ways, or effective ways rather, not always innovative, but effective ways to distribute and share this information with those who need it the most, and those who can actually put it to good use. So these are the young people that we're talking to. Our vision is to create a global community wherein every young person can access the means to earn a living, or the means to actually create a living. As you can see, that those are two very specific items or goals. One being, if there's a job, one should be able to hear about it, and one should be in a position to can apply for it, and possibly stand a chance of actually acquiring the job. But should we have a situation like we have in South Africa, whereby we are faced with quite a high unemployment rate of about 25%. So clearly one then is compelled to believe that there are no jobs. Then we are saying, and the young person should be in a position to can access the type of information that can help him or her create themselves a living income. So create themselves an income, create themselves a job. And hopefully, subsequently, we then hope that that job that the young person has created becomes a business, thus making the young person an entrepreneur. And once it's become a business, and as in the true nature of any business that is doing all right, it's only a matter of time before it creates a second job, third job, fourth job, and so forth. So really, that is what YDIDi is about. Now, as you can see, I am walking through the Google campus, and now I'm on 1545 Charleston Road, B47, Google. And we are just touring and exploring. Now, when I say we, who am I referring to? Well, I am part of a group of 25 individuals that have been selected from all over the world. Mexico, you got them here. Singapore, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Mozambique, Mongolia. Maybe I've already mentioned Malaysia, but I'm just mentioning it again. And of course, I am representing South Africa, along with my beautiful sister here, also from South Africa, Cape Town to be specific, Nwabisa Mayema. And right here, I've got Ali Shabat Said. I hope I've said it correctly. Ali, a few words there.
For what?
what has been your experience thus far? We are at the GooglePlex, and I think it would be close to correct to assume that almost everybody within the group, this is the one visit that they were looking forward to. Maybe out of curiosity, not necessarily out of impact.
I don't see nothing much in impact because they do not work with social enterprises
Yeah.
in the world. They said their activities are mostly based in the United States, and they are providing some services in other parts of the world. But Google is such a big giant when it comes to the modern era's corporate
The thing is that what they do is it's short-term
that
loans.
this successful story has to be first-handedly seen by all the enterprises.
Yeah.
Do as much as possible, because this is that one company which is launching out of a garage, and today it's the second largest company on planet Earth. So there's a lot to be learned, and we're quite lucky to be here. Pay my very special compliments to the State Department for that.
No, most definitely. So that gives you more or less an indication as to, what it means to be here and how we are absorbing and internalizing all of this experience here. As part of the IVLP program that was organized by the State Department of the US. Thank you very much. And personally for me, the most wonderful experience is the fact that I think it's the people that I have met within the IVLP group, all of us from our different countries. The chance is never in a million years would we have met in our own countries. How many of you would say you know everybody that lives on your street? Exactly. So this is truly a chance collaboration, a chance meeting of beautiful minds, high impact potential sitting in front of us. And really, I do hope that we can come together as all the individuals that are part of this initiative to truly make something marvelous out of it and see what we can do in our own respective countries and see how we can build a network of truly global and effective citizens. I think we need to move beyond the idea of I am a, and we need to start becoming more globally aware and become global citizens, really. Nonetheless, that's my take on this one. And as I've already mentioned, you do see we are walking right through the Google campus. And I hope to keep you with up-to-date information and developments as we traverse through this place. But some really interesting things about Google is that when you're ordering food here at the cafe or cafeteria, you can expect to wait in line no less than 4 minutes. And that is not as a result of the poor service, but that is a deliberate system that has been put in place where Google is encouraging for people to talk. And scientifically, according to their own research, they've found that if people stand in line for more than 4 minutes, they are most likely going to start talking to each other. Google believes that when people start talking, then problems start being solved. You make up your own mind. Up to you. And we are now making our way to the GooglePlex. So watch yourself for this one. I mean, yeah, this is very exciting. We've had all these stories and whatnot. To be honest with you, when it comes to the reason why we are part of this IVLP program and why we are here and what our mission is, the impact of social entrepreneurship in the US, I sort of feel like Google has really come short in terms of being able to explain and have a clear vision around, or a clear mission around, how they will address and play a part in this, what has become a global phenomenon or a global movement, social entrepreneurship.
In the movie, right?
And slightly disappointed, but it does not mean that they are not playing a part or playing a role in the social entrepreneurship space. They just simply have not put it on a very clear scale. I think for them it's still exploration, it's still a very gray area for them. And until they figure it out, we'll just have to wait on that. But what I like is that even though they don't have it clearly defined, they are in fact already involved in activities that we would describe as social entrepreneurship involvement or activities. You think about the 40 Forward project that they've got going on. Yes, Google that. 40 Forward project. All right. An initiative by Google that is aimed at playing a role that will impact female entrepreneurs, especially those in the startup phase who are really trying to make it work. Yeah, some of the things here might look a bit familiar, but don't be surprised. I mean, we are, after all, at the Google complex. And yeah, thank you very much to this gentleman here, Mr. Edward. In fact, Edward is responsible for having made this meeting and this presentation. Yeah, really help. He's very modest about it, but we can give him credit for that, definitely. Because you know what, we are not the only group that's trying to be here, that's trying to get these presentations. Every group wants to come to Google, and it's very difficult.
To do with technology.
Yeah.
For some reason, they want to see Google.
But what do you suppose the reason for that is?
They're just the most well-known, most popular company, and and they all use Google.
Yeah, I think so.
Something.
Yeah.
They say they argue or they reason is relevant. But
Google is part of their lives.
yes, but we have to give Google a real reason, or they deny.
Wow.
We had a social media group,
Yeah?
social media people, and Google was like, no. So that last week. So
What do you suppose they said, besides your phenomenal negotiating and convincing skills? Why do you think Google said yes to our visit?
it was because I specifically contacted someone who works at Google for entrepreneurs, and I
Yeah.
told them I have a group of social entrepreneurs. And second, because I knew that the person worked at the State Department before. I didn't mention it, but I knew that I looked at her LinkedIn profile. I was like, oh, she worked at the State Department, so I knew she would say yes.
Wow, Edward, really, really resourceful, and thank you. I can never thank you enough, really. Thank you so much.
Glad you guys enjoy it. Who am I talking to over here?
Well, you're talking to South Africa.
Okay, hi South Africa. I can't wait for the new Daily Show host to come on.
Oh yeah,
I love
Trevor,
that
he's
guy.
something
I love
else,
that
eh?
guy.
I think he's one of our finest experts.
Yeah,
So guys, we're only borrowing you Trevor Noah, just for a season. Do you bring him back? If
Depends how good the show is. It's starting in a few weeks, so. But
Well,
I think it'll be good. So I think
trust me, we have so much confidence, and he's representing South Africa, Africa stand up. But really, we are really proud of the expert that he is. And yeah, we hope that we can steal one of your owns.
Definitely.
All right, guys, and that was Stuart. All right, and yeah, this is a team. Everybody's kind of excited about taking pictures. Just documenting that moment at Google, so they don't forget. All right, here Snoopy Nova. It's my good friend. Made very, very good friends here with Hector. Me and Hector, you can call us compadre. Compadre. And that's how you actually say it in. Is it Spanish?
Spanish.
Yeah, that's how you say it in Spanish. All right. And over here is Larry. All right.
Yeah.
And Larry is also part of the IVLP group. Larry, just a few words. But before you give us a few words, we are now at the GooglePlex, Google Complex, and a little known something is that you are the meanest salsa dancer I've ever come across in my life.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're jealous.
I'm very, very jealous.
Sorry, but you can learn.
And I'm taking lessons. I'm taking lessons. Yes. Part of our visit here is also a cultural one, learning to each other's cultures, learning to appreciate each other, and just really learning, what other people from different countries are into. Larry, give us. Okay, I'm gonna give him a high five.
It's a pleasure to be with you.
Yeah.
Greetings to all your friends. Neo has been a very good representative of your country, and we really enjoy it to be with him. Thank you.
You see, and I didn't pay him to say any of that. You can bet.
Not yet. Not yet. Here are the money.
And then, oh. Now,
Don't pose. We're
what?
talking.
What you're seeing? No, I'm not posing. But what you are now seeing here. Yes,
another
this is another representative of Africa. This is Comfort Okran, an author to many, as you may know her, and she's actually from Ghana.
Hi, how are you doing?
My pleasure, Neo.
Yes, Comfort, say a few words.
Well, it's really great meeting you, Neil, and thanks for being around with us and being on the Google campus. I tell you, this has been an awesome experience. And,
Yeah.
Hi, all. Enjoy yourself listening to Neil. He's the best.
You hear that essay? I'm the best. Let's just find out how many others feel the same way. All right. And like I said, I'm still going through the campus. This is Jen. Jen has been very kind in making sure that I will stay here along with Barry. You'll meet Barry later. Oh yeah, there's Barry. Yes, yeah. No, not the yeah, I know. KFC. No. That's not the Barry. Barry, as well as Minnie. We're going to find out just where Minnie is. And along, how can we forget Marcello? Oh yeah. Showing us a hell of a good time. And over here, I'm just taking a shot. Yeah, this is Brunesh, South Africa. Say hello, Brunesh.
Hi, Louis.
Yeah.
I have to cook something?
Say something, Brunesh.
Okay.
Brunesh is from Eritrea, all right? And she's also part of this wonderful, phenomenal, highly gifted group called the IVLP group. Now we are now alumni. Brunesh, a few words of your experience thus far.
Oh, come on.
Please. Oh, you see, and she just gives me a hug.
That's all.
That's